The creature we know as Pathetic Eren that appeared on the manga and you are probably going to see very soon in the anime has been the subject of many people bullying Isayama for his writing and for his execution in that part, and I'm going to talk about that. It's not a very, let's say, deep video into the psychology of Eren, but I am going to defend Pathetic Eren. I'm going to try to do my best. It's going to sound very weird coming from someone who is a fan, who's a hope chat, or believes in AoE. But yeah, shit happens, you know. So here's the thing, when we talk about Pathetic Eren, many of you guys are very harsh on Eren for having human sentiment. And you expect Eren to be some kind of Giga Chat Sigma male that actually goes around, massacres people, slaughters millions of people, and actually doesn't really feel anything. And I do think that you haven't been watching Isayama's work closely. Here's the thing, Isayama has been trying to show us many times that the world we live in, that, you know, there are many similarities between Paradise, Eldians, the whole world building of Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, and the world we live in. So here's the thing, Isayama has tried to show us that there is no good person, there is no good side, and any side tries to justify what they do. And we even have Eren's dialogue that as long as there is more than one people on Earth, there will be conflict. And this is pretty important because look, this is Isayama's worldview as a whole. And you expect Isayama to somehow ignore that Eren has feelings, that Eren is a person, that the same person that is slaughtering so many people and committing the worst act that anyone can actually enforce is incapable of having human emotions. When we do actually see that he has human emotion, there are very subtle hints through the series that you probably have not noticed. I would love to bring my analysis, my episodic analysis from my Farsi speaking channel here too, give them a subtitle or something, but it will take a lot of time. I really do not have that time, that amount of time. There have been many hints that Eren is a human like anyone else, but you have chosen to ignore that. I do understand that it has been executed in the most pathetic way, but you cannot actually go around and blame Eren for having human emotions. It's not some sort of lame as anime, as lame as piece of media that the creator didn't take everything into account. It was bad writing, no, it was bad execution of good writing. Or let's say, there must have been more hints so people wouldn't be this confused about that. And here I have something important to add on. You might say, hey, how could Eren be killing people and at the same time feeling this pathetic and feeling this way for his friends and stuff and for Mikasa? It's pretty much obvious. You have this person driven to madness and he's actually being alone and he has to, as he says, I have to keep moving forward. I'm just talking about manga canon. I'm not going into AoE. You have this person that has memories of future, past, and present at the same time, and is actually saying that I'm going crazy. And he's so obsessed with freedom that he gives his friends the freedom to stop him. And the same person that we saw that got so worked up about Sasha's death, you have this same person saying that I do not want Mikasa to forget about me. I do not want Mikasa to be with another man. And I do not understand what's so weird about that. Is just a human being a human. When you are in a not very stable mental state, you could be postponing your mental breakdown. And we have seen Eren's mental breakdown before too. This is not the first time. It even has been animated like 2 days ago. And it was the scene with Ramsey and the part that Eren, he was thinking about how he was going to slaughter everyone and what would mom think and everything. I do not understand why would you ignore such big hints and decide to, yeah, Eren's pathetic, man. Why would Eren even say that? Come on, he's killing people and he's going to be killed. It's probably knows that he's going to be. Out of everything we have here, you decide to pick on this issue. The funny thing is, if you want to pick on Isayama's work, there are major parts that you can actually do that. Let's go back a little bit. The part about Falco and Gavi suddenly be like, hey Annie, I heard you have this ability to manifest other titans' ability. Is it true, ma'am? And she's like, yeah, it's true. I mean, that's like the worst way of dropping an ability in a piece of media. And that should be criticized because it's pretty stupid. But you decided to pick on pathetic Eren. You decided to pick on a human having human thoughts. You decided to go through everything and end up criticizing Eren for being a human. I do remind you that if Eren was a genocidal maniac, that he is, but if he didn't have any feelings for his friends, Mikasa, Armin, everyone, we wouldn't be having him doing everything that he has done. Imagine, Eren didn't think about his friends. What would he do? Nothing. He would just die. Or second scenario, Eren didn't think about his friends, but did care about Paradise for some reason. What would he do? Well, he would try to attack the world and destroy the world. And when his friends were trying to go Marvel Avengers on him and stop him, he would use the power of the founding titan to not let them even get close to him. Because I think everyone agrees that Eren could have stopped them at any point if he wanted. He was so obsessed with his friends and his friends' freedom that he didn't actually try to stop them. Or better said, he let them be free to stop Eren. So it doesn't make much sense to criticize Eren on being a human and being pathetic at times. Because if Eren didn't even care about his friends, he wouldn't be showing Armin everything there. He wouldn't be doing everything the way he did. He wouldn't be making them the heroes and letting them do what they want when he could have stopped them ages ago. And if he didn't care about them, why on earth would he do everything he did from the very beginning? His mother being eaten and everything. It doesn't make much sense. What I do ask you is that, come on, except the memes and stuff, memes are fun, yeah. But I have seen people seriously talking about pathetic Eren and being confused the shit out of that. It doesn't make much sense if you go hard on pathetic Eren. Pathetic Eren is a human Eren. You can't expect him to say, as we say, ندیدم in Farsi, نخوندم ندیدم توجه نکردم اهمیت ندادم نگاهتون نکردم نخوندمت بهت فکر نکردم, and then be like, yeah, why is Eren crying and saying that, hey, I do not want Mikasa to be with another man? Doesn't make much sense. And I do remind you that one of the reasons that Eren was driven to this solution was because there was no solution, no viable solution. I can't justify what Eren did, no one does. But hey, I'm going to do this for my friends because I do value my friends more than the world. That is also a kind of obsession, and it's a very emotional take if you look at it. If you have a person taking such an emotional take and acting on it, this person is going to be emotional. Hence, pathetic Eren. This is what I had to say about this issue, and I do hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, have a great night, and as we say in Farsi, شبتون بخیر. Jesus. Isayama shit.
What?